need to know about international trade is exchange rate. Because we wouldn't even talk about international trade without understanding how the currency works. Because whenever there's trade, there's going to be exchange of currency. Do you get it? Whenever there's trade, there's going to be what? Exchange of currencies. So that's why it's important for us to understand how the exchange rate works. So what's an exchange rate? An exchange rate is the value of a country's currency against the rest of the other currencies. So the value of the dinars, like the Libyan dinars, against the pounds, the euros, or the dollars. That is the exchange rate of Libya. So for exchange rates, some things always happen with exchange rates. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it falls. So if an exchange rate is going up, that means it's appreciating. The value is going up, it's appreciating. If the value is going down or it's falling down, it is depreciating. We're going to get there anyway. But now we have a case study of Winnie McKay. So Winnie McKay is a trader, or it's a business. It's a Glasgow-based Winnie McKay PLC manufacturer of machines. So that's the story about it. But what we need to do is just to solve the exchange rates in between. So for the first question, they said a US firm bought machines from Winnie. So Winnie sold machines to a US-based company for amount £3,600,000. So that means because Winnie McKay is in UK, so he has to be paid in pounds. So how can he get the pounds? The US-based company will pay in dollars, but will be exchanged to what? To pounds. So let's see how it works. So the first one said, work out the price in US dollars of the machines sold by Winnie McKay. If a pound is what? If a pound is $1.5, that's $1.50. So for the amount, the amount sold is what? £3,600,000. So we have £3,600,000. That is the amount of the machine, right?
Yes.
For the machine. So we need it in dollar. And they said, £1 is what? 1.5 million, or $1.50. So it will be what?
It will be 5 million for.
That will be 3,600,000 multiplied by
1.50.
$1.50. Do you understand how it is like that, please?
Yes.
Zidane, please look at the board. Are you with us?
Yes.
If one of these is equivalent to this, if one of this is equivalent to this, 3 million of these will be multiplied by this. Do we get it?
Yes.
So 3.6 million multiplied by this gives us what?
5,400,000.
So that is the amount the US-based firm would pay to McKay, right?
Yes.
Great. The second question says, write down the amount paid in pounds for 2.5 million euros. For one pound is 1.10. So what happens with the second? They said, Winnie McKay bought component from a German firm, paying in pounds, paying 2.5 million euros, but he has to pay in pounds. 1 pound is this, so 2.5 million euros, 2,500,000 euros for the components. So the amount will be what? 2,500,000 multiplied by what?
1.10.
1.10. What does that give you, please?
Gives you
2,750,000. That's in pounds, right?
Yep.
2,750,000. Is it clear?
Yes.
All right, we'll move on. The third one. They said, work out the amount received by the Spanish supplier for 200,000 pounds of material sold. 200,000 pounds of material sold. If 1 pound, so we have material. Materials, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
1 pound is this, so it will be
To
1.10 multiplied by
200,000.
200,000.
220,000.
220,000
no, it's equal to 220,000.
multiplied by 200,000, right?
Yes.
It gives you what?
220,000.
In euros, right? In euros, right?
Yeah.
220,000. Is it clear?
Yes.
Now, this is about the trade between Winnie Mackay and other countries, like the US-based firm, which he sold machines to, like the German company where he got some components, and the Spanish country where he got what? The raw materials. Okay. Now, what are the impact of exchange rates in an economy? So I told you earlier that exchange rate of that country is depreciating, the value is going down. So what is the impact of depreciation of a country's currency? Number one, on imports, on exports, and on imports. When we talk about international trade, I told you earlier, it's about imports and exports. So if the exchange rate is falling, how does it impact in the country? Number one, here they said, a fall in the, this is the inflation in the floating exchange rate of a country. Note, when you're talking about depreciation, it's about the floating exchange rate. What is the floating exchange rate? The floating exchange rate is determined by the demand and supply of currency. So that means other country currencies will buy more of your own country currency because the value of your currency is falling. Do we understand?
Yes.
So that will result into your country being able to export more products out of the country because your export will be cheaper. Do you get the point here?